Yeah, well, got done cutting down and cutting up total of 14 trees with the Husqvarna 390 XP 24-inch bar. I sure missed that little Timber Pro, and that thing was not fatiguing like this saw is. And when you're out of shape like me, just after a few trees, it's hard to cut anything above the waist. So when you get a tree hung up in another one, you know, when you're working at a tight spot, it's a little difficult to lift that saw up to do any real cutting to try to get it freed up. So yeah, it'll definitely need a smaller saw for the job. This is just way too big, like I said in the previous video. And to show you progress on the trees, my land clearing. I moved the firewood pile there, so once I get stone in here, I could park the truck and the van side by side. Cut down 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 trees in this spot. Cut down another 6 or 7 over there. Took out the ones closest to this firewood pile. I cut this one down just so I could get at this better. This rack is almost full. That rack, all that wood is going to go there once I get a splitter. And I'm going to have to get more supplies to make more firewood racks. In here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees, I think, laying in this pile here, all cut up. I get it stacked up, but I'm a little too worn out. If I could do this every weekend, that would be great. Do a dozen trees a weekend. And I have about 30 trees or so more. Take a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I have about 25, 26 trees left to do. And then I'll have reached my goal for before summer actually hits. Yeah, it's not too bad here. Upper 60s, low 70s. And once I get these trees done, I'll have close to, let's see what I estimate, 55, 60 foot by 100 cleared. And so past this line of trees here, another 40 feet past this, past that line, is where I want to be by the end of the year. That's another 100 trees. There's a lot of trees. So it'll be a few weeks before the next video. So hopefully by then I'll be able to get the chipper shredder fixed and going. And oh yeah, get the Timber Pro fixed. Gotta see if I could fix that wire. Otherwise it's a $10 to $20 coil depending on where you ignition coil, where you buy it from. So hopefully I don't have to order a part and I can just fix it, or get the crimping tools to properly repair that wire. There's only one way to fix it. Hopefully you can fix it. So yeah, that saw would be a lot better for this job, as it's not so fatiguing, but it doesn't cut as fast when you get to the bucking of logs. When it comes to brushing it out, the 390 XP takes a real long time. It takes longer, I think, than the Timber Pro, just because of the weight, and it's hard to handle and maneuver in the tree. But when it comes to bucking, that saw will buck up one of the small trees in less than a minute. It takes like 3 times as long to brush the tree out as it does to buck it up. With that big saw, that little Timber Pro will do most of the job. but ideally, probably looking at least a 45cc name brand chainsaw that has, on average, they have 0.3 to 0.5 horsepower more than the 45cc Chinese saws. That, and they're a lot better built. You can get a professional grade Echo 45cc saw for $390. You get the metal gear driven oil pump, and you get a beefier cylinder, thicker cylinder, better crank, better piston, better overall better internals over their consumer grade saw. Plus you get a 5-year warranty on the Echo. You're not going to get any warranty with those off-brand 45cc Chinese saws. So if you're going to do a lot of cutting, I'd just go with a name brand. If you're going to do a tree or two a year, you know, just a couple, maybe that Chinese saw will do the job for you. So in a couple of weeks, I'll get the other videos up, and hopefully I can get some much better footage of the work.